Hey everybody, it's TheModernNative, Mrs.Native, and today we're going to be doing some camp cooking for you guys, show you guys what we make and easy ways to cook so that way you don't overheat yourself, and doing a little update, so stay tuned. So when it comes to trying to stay cool when you're cooking, especially when it's hot out, 90 plus degrees, try to minimize your exposure to the fire, so you always have your stuff set up, be able to keep your distance, and take the thing off the fire while you're cooking it. And we're going to start with getting the pan heated up and seasoning the meat. You can go ahead. Thank you. And you try to do everything away from it. Every chance I get, I step away from it, give myself a breather, because this thing is freaking hot. Fire's hot. It's hot. It's after 8 o'clock at night, and we haven't cooked anything all day because it's been too hot. We've been trying to avoid it. If you can wait until the evenings to cook stuff that is fire intensive, it's going to be one of your best bets. But you can't always make sandwiches and stuff like that. So, come on.
You were talking. Yeah. I don't like to walk in front of you. You're talking.
That's fine.
Damn.
Let me set up the other one on this side. And set stuff there.
Oh, damn.
So the pan has had a chance to warm up. I can put the meat on it and start seasoning it. Get away from the heat tunnel.
Did you want any other seasonings?
I do need the handle and the Italian seasoning.
You didn't want nothing else?
I think we're good.
No spice tonight?
Well, you haven't been wanting the heat.
No.
So you can sit on that side.
You want like this?
Yeah. I'll get that in a second.
And me, being me, I'm getting the hell away from heat. He's been making that little pool thing that we made, the little bath thing. It leaks. Unfortunately, it's tarp, so it's gonna leak.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. It's the poly weave tarp, and they kind of have a little bit of spacing in it. And 4 or 5 gallons were already gone by the time I realized it. So that was a whole lot of walking back and forth with water for nothing.
Yeah, pretty much.
I go heavy on the seasoning. You guys know I got the shake hand going. I like to season stuff up.
I was gonna say I like a lot of seasoning. It's fine by me.
Right now, I would pull the pan off to put these on, but I didn't feel like doing that. And then I'm gonna quick season the other side. Try not to cook my arm in the process or my face.
Step on something. Stab me from the crop. Damn.
There we go. Now I can just leave it and not deal with it for at least a few minutes. And then I can pull it away to flip it. Hey everybody, before we get too deep into the video, I wanted to let you guys know that we are trying to promote our Patreon a little bit more. We have our adult content tier for all of the Mrs.Native fans, and it has all of our adult links and everything else. So if you're interested in following that side of our content creation, all of that is on there, specifically on the adult content tier. Everything else is suitable for my my subscribers, the people who want to just watch the outdoor stuff, the bushcraft stuff, animal processing, and everything else that I share on there. So if you go to any other tier, you have full access to my Patreon content. That tier is very secluded, and that content doesn't get shared among the entire Patreon. So you guys can feel safe and comfortable about joining it if you're not interested in that. We are trying to promote it because right now I need to raise the funds for my phone. Anybody willing to donate to that can look at the description. My Cash App and PayPal are in the description, and anything anybody could do would be greatly appreciated. It helps us out a lot. We survive solely through your guys' patronage and donations and goodwill, and it's the only way that we make it through all of this and be able to share this content with you guys and show you guys our adventures and everything else. So if anybody would be willing to help out and donate or join up, we definitely appreciate it. We'll give you guys a shout out, and stay tuned. So I forgot, I'm going to be making some stuffing with this too. Meat and stuffing, nice, simple, easy meal, something that doesn't take too much time, effort, or a lot of stirring. You can just
some meat.
Giggity. You just boil up the water, toss the stuffing in there. God, she fucking trips me up. And you cook the meat and you're all good. So it's not like stirring a stir fry or veggies and stuff like that. It's something real nice and simple. So I've got the water on the boil. I got to grab the seasonings again to season up the water, but it's already herb seasoned. So
We just got our little extraness.
yeah, we always do a little extra seasoning. And the meat's on to cook, so it should be able to flip in a second. So I wanted to keep giving you guys little updates. The garden is growing really well, and with staying cool, keeping your area cool will really help you during the heat. Now you can see the darker coloration on the ground. That is where I made sure to water the ground extra while it was still hot. And as long as it hasn't dried and gone all dusty and clayey on top, that's how you keep things cool and moistened around here. God, you're struggling. But we had a mystery seed that was either a pumpkin, a squash. It was in the gourd family. And I planted it right here. But I have no idea what it is. So we'll see when it comes up. But like I was saying, if you keep the area cool, I actually have to refill my rain barrel bucket to water the garden because it has gotten way too dry. I had to use all that water and then keep hauling water to come down here and water the garden. But the onions are doing good. Tomatoes are doing great. My own little blackberry bush is doing great. I probably have to top this again, make it bush out just a little bit more. But I wanted to not aggravate it so much until I could see where the berries were going to come out of. And our cantaloupe. One of our cantaloupes is coming up. Got to wait for the other stuff. But Mrs.Native's all happy and excited about the garden. So am I. But yeah, if you keep it cool, keep it damp, and make sure that there's still a moisture content to the ground, it'll help with the heat. It'll help keep the area cool. It may feel a little humid, but honestly, in my opinion, it cools it down enough and is worth it. So
we had to top the mail today.
Oh yeah. Our dude among the girls had to get topped because he was going to drop pollen on everybody, and I'm not going to have that yet.
No.
I might save him to be able to breed him with them to be able to make seeds, but for now, he can't pollinate them too early. So yeah, back to the food. What is up with you, goofball? Okay then. He says he's not interested. But I am going to season the water, and it's probably time. I need the handle. Oh.
You almost grabbed more than a handle. Monster.
Don't be sniffing in the mic.
He licked it. Ooh.
Nice caramelized color. I keep the lid on the meat when I'm cooking it. Yeah, baby, you were standing in a bad spot.
Oh, God, that was gross. Oh, that heat wave just went down my throat.
Yeah.
That's what she said. It's sometimes a little hot when it goes down the throat.
Anyway, We've got our seasoning for the stuffing. I just flipped the meat. I'm going to let some of the juice burn off a little bit right now because it was a really juicy. Got to take it off the heat to do it.
Yeah.
And sometimes I forget my own hints and suggestions about, you know, taking it off the heat and this, that, and the other. And I forget. And then I'm doing things the hard way. And she's looking at me like, why are you cooking yourself? Can't you just, you know, take it off the heat?
Pretty much, I mean.
Or I'll give you guys a safety tip, and then the next day I'll be doing it like a dumbass the wrong way, or the unsafe way. It's not wrong, but it's just not safe. And she'll look at me and be like, didn't you just do a video about that? And the water's just about boiling, so I can add this in, stir it up. Actually, I do gotta do that off the heat too. And we keep having this thing saying that we're gonna have thunderstorms, and it has not happened. It's just been heat thunder. It is so hot, even the sky is saying, fuck this shit.
It burnt out so bad today. We were supposed to get heavy rain yesterday, and it burnt out so bad that we got maybe 20 minutes of light rain, and that was it. That's all we got. And we created more moisture than the rain did.
Yeah, we had more condensation dripping off the inside of the roof tarp than we did rain coming off of the tarp. That was the funniest shit ever. So actually
Nobody's
now,
handling this weather very well.
so now with this, I can actually take and do that. And that should be all it needs to be able to steam up. I need the glove.
Oh, yeah.
Also, don't handle a hot-ass cast iron barehanded or with a rag. Use something leather.
There's a reason this thing is so torched.
Like a glove.
Work smarter, not harder. It's the best motto anybody can have.
And bam. Nice, caramelized, juicy meat.
That's gonna be so tasty. Nom, 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 nom,
And in total, if we weren't filming, it would have been half the time. But that took 10 minutes? 15 tops?
Look, I'm playing with sandbags.
Okay. She is such a weirdo. But it was that fast, that easy, and we're able to stay away from the heat as much as possible. And this pan will be hot enough for long enough that it'll finish cooking it. I can take it off, set it off to the side, and let things come down to a reasonable temperature so we can actually eat and not scorch ourselves. So, alrighty everybody, that was a quick camp cooking meal. Be able to do that in the heat so that way you guys don't have to cook yourselves while you're trying to eat. So, for now, and remember, until next time, get out there, be a native, and go beast.